Well, it's been about a year, which means that we're just about the point in which I could actually quit doing Haze and Equestria and put a capper on Let's Read altogether.
Oh, let's read.
Except then Meyer came back to the fold.
Oh God. Why?
So lovely.
Congratulations.
What have I returned to?
So, Nero, it's your lucky fucking day. We're reading Let's Read Haze and Equestria, The Hazy Kind, Chapter 2, The Other Alicorns, which I believe is Chapter 11. Meyer,
The most
take it
convoluted.
away. I was going to say Meyer, take it away, but it actually starts with Silver Haze.
Yeah.
You're going to have to excuse us because it's been almost literally an entire year. It's been just under 11 months.
We're rusty.
So I don't remember any of the voices, so these are basically going to be all brand new.
Wait, no, I think you did Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah, you did basically your gyro convoy.
Okay, so like I think I remember. Okay, no,
I think it was I think it was slightly different than the gyro convoy.
It's more like just sort of like I don't care, as opposed to Gyrocon's kind of like aggressive, weird, kind of like angry thing.
Well, let's read.
Well, show us how it's done.
So, Twilight, I'm home. Come quickly. I have great news.
Silver shouted loudly as he entered the library. After looking around, Twilight did seem to be around.
I can't seem to find my...
Silver was cut off, but Twilight accidentally bumping into Platinum's flank while she had a book in her face.
Oh God! I just fuck. That's so terribly worded.
Yeah.
Lowercase.
Twilight said as she fell to the floor.
My apologies. I wasn't watching where I was.
Twilight paused as she beholded the fabulous gray albicorn stallion that was before him.
What? Wait.
Wait.
Gender
Twilight's
Also, I forgot there was no capitalization in this
Congratulations.
story.
Yeah, no. 2 alicorns in one library was too much for Twilight.
But then punctuation.
Yeah.
Remember, it's first person now.
I yelled.
I found another alicorn.
Silver oh my god, it switches perspective so fast. On a dime.
Can we get Yahtzee Crush on here? Because there's literally almost 0 punctuation in this.
Silver cheered much like a boy who had found a lost puppy.
Okay. Oh, this is Platinum Mist, so...
I guess it's me?
No, this is no C, so...
Greetings,
you must, one word, be Twilight. I am Platinum Mist, from Alicornia's Island of Generosity.
Didn't they get genocided?
Yes.
Platinum said with a bow.
Also, by the way, it's Genero City.
Oh, City. You're right, Generous. Oh, God.
Welcome to General City.
That sounds like an actual fucking city.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, okay, so this is the same paragraph, but now it's Twilight. I forgot how bad this story was.
Now Silver, yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Platinum.
Oh my god, Silver. I hate it.
Regardless, Silver seemed to notice her attraction to Platinum. What? Who?
No, so it is Twilight saying the line, and then it's Silver notices Twilight being attracted to Silver.
Okay.
I'm lost.
So now this is Silver.
Yeah.
Anyway, Twilight, we have things to discuss, so bye for now. Come, Platinum. I must show you around.
Said Silver. Hill outside of Ponyville. Afternoon.
I guess this is Silver.
Yeah.
This is Silver.
And that's the mayor's house, and there's the library, and finally that
They were just at the library.
That cloud over there is Rainbow's house. She was the first one I saw when I came to Equestria.
Silver finished.
Amazing! And you saved this town multiple times as well?
Asked Platinum. Said Silver.
So how many wives do you have, buddy?
Asked Platinum.
Well...
Silver began.
You see, Ponyville doesn't believe in polygamy, and I'm not married, but Twilight is one of my
God,
girlfriends.
Alicornia is Utah.
It is. They're Mormons. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Let's forget I said that.
Okay.
You should just censor that.
I'm
What's
going
the
to-
difference?
I'm going to
I
take
thought
that
they
out
were
of
Sean
context.
David.
That's that cute mare for the library.
Said Platinum.
Silver nodded, but shot him a bit of a glare.
Hey, that's my line.
But it's in quotation. Hey, sorry, buddy.
Said Platinum, trying not to overstep his boundaries.
And this is suddenly Silver again, so... And what do you... I'm just gonna give him a fucking new voice because I don't remember his old one. It sounds too similar to what I'm saying. And what do you mean, one of my girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend. Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be something. Whatever, fuck it. My 2 girlfriends, I made an agreement, so it's alright with them both. My other girlfriend is Luna, all lowercase. Luna! As in Luna Moon, the hottest mare in Alicornia.
Platinum exclaimed, and Silver nodded.
You mean that one girl who got exiled like 1,000,000 years ago? You are so lucky. My girlfriend perished when Alicornia fell.
No.
Platinum's-
His girlfriends.
He's
Yeah.
got like girlfriends, you're right.
Also,
Platinum
Luna
said
Moon
sadly.
sounds like some kind of...
Sadly, that's I need to use that.
I love this fucking scene because it's basically this guy going like, dude, your girlfriend's so hot. My girlfriend's not because she's a rotting corpse in the genocided ashes of our homeland.
To be fair, they were
Bummer.
genocided by a gigantic cloud. So.
That's right.
How is he from Alicornia? I thought that fell.
Okay,
I know.
hold
I
on.
mentioned that.
Hold on.
He's just
Press
general.
that.
Apparently, that nuke I dropped on Utah didn't work as well as I had hoped. So.
Stop saying Utah.
Meyer, continue because we gotta we gotta press F to pay respect real quick.
Wait, isn't my line? Where?
That is your line.
Sadably.
They took a moment.
No, I'm at Sadably, so my deepest
yeah, you're right, sorry.
condolences. Yeah.
Oh, right, you're right. Sorry, man. I'm my fucking.
That's okay.
Yeah. My deepest condolences, brother. We all lost many loved ones when Alicornia fell.
Said Silver. They took a moment of silence to remember Alicornia.
To remember.
Oh, to
always
remember.
Remember.
Day
Remember.
is dark. Always remember. Happy day.
Always.
Well, brother, what else is there to show me about Ponyville?
Said Platinum.
Well, there's one thing.
Silver started.
Apparently, we're not allowed to call Earth ponies anti-Alicorns.
Silver said.
Oh god, how do I even say this next line?
Real?
Relay. No, it's the Eldritch God, remember?
Oh, Rael.
Rael.
No, not right, Dal.
Rael. That's what I've been calling them.
Said Platinum.
So have I, until they told me not to. Like 3 or 4 times because I never listened. But that's what we've called them in our textbooks.
Oh,
Said Silver.
What is this bullshit? There are textbooks on the fucking lesser races from foreign lands.
God.
It's like textbooks from the 50s.
These Neolithics.
This is more in like the range of Arizona.
Don't you see these anti-alicorns? Their skulls are slightly wider than ours.
Okay,
They got
anyway,
the
so,
dimple.
Their muscles are too large.
okay, so anyway. Oh well, come brother. My stomach requires feed to regain my strength. That long flight here.
Said Platinum as his bell rumbled.
Ding, 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 ding.
I agree, friend. I was quite famished when I arrived. I know a great place to eat.
Said Silver. And they both flew off.
Both their bells are ringing loudly in the distance.
They're rumbling. The 2 Alicorn, after a short flight, arrived at the small restaurant that was quite popular in Poinville.
Is it the
This
is
is a
it
new
the
setting. They
is it
destroyed
the
Ponyville.
calf where Gyrocon works?
Yes. Yeah, Gyrocon
So-
is actually their waiter.
Did they spell restaurant correctly, but not Ponyville?
It's really
Actually, they did not spell restaurant
Excuse that.
correctly, but they made a mistake that was extremely common on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I still can't spell that word correctly.
Whereas
Rest
Ponyville
albums.
is just,
Oh,
I don't
this
know
is it.
how you get Ponyville.
Silver presented the building to his alicorn friend, and they both walked in. The smell of food drifted into the alicorns' noses, and they seemed to float off, but then banged into a wall after floating for too long.
Their noses float off.
No,
Look
I
at
think
those.
that's
Yeah.
supposed
Stolen
to be
from
they
the
hover,
show.
yeah, they hover in the air
Oh.
and hit a thing and then fall down.
Yeah. Once they regained conscientiousness, they
You
saw
just, like, knocked out.
the
Oh my
rest
God,
of
it just-
the Mean 7 were at a table. Silver with a capital I jumpoed at the opportunity.
Platinum tit friends.
Silver jumpoed at the opportunity to introduce Platinum to his friends.
Also, wait a minute, hold on, the main 7? I thought he was. They
No,
were
no,
on the
no,
main
no.
7 because he was there. Oh, wait, two
Yes,
Applejacks.
exactly.
Two Applejacks,
The
yeah.
other.
Yeah, I forgot about that. There's two Applejacks now.
There's two Applejack. Applejack 1 and Applejack 2.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I want top
One.
you meet my Alicorn brother from Alicornia.
Silver exclaimed the other main 7 ooh and odd, besides Twilight, who smiled at seeing the interesting and fascinating new alicorn.
Brackets.
Oh, darling. You look fabulous, darling.
Said Rarity.
Oh my gosh, we have to have an alicorn party, and you'll be there, and you and Twilight and Gasp, maybe even Luna and Celestia.
Said Pinky very excitedly.
Exitedly.
Oh yeah. Excitedly.
I believe is you.
Another alicorn to fly with. This is so awesome.
Said Rainbow. Said Fluttershy, who felt a warmness between her flanks yet again,
Oh, she's pissing
just-
herself.
out of nowhere.
Ew.
Oh God.
Sorry, I've been having
April,
bladder
this isn't
problems.
Elfenlied.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Hey, it's one of the Applejacks.
It's one of those.
Oh,
Boy, howdy.
wait. Which? Hold on. Oh, which one is this? Is this the one that Winter says, or the one that I say?
Well, it's mostly it's winter because like it's always winter unless it's like.
All right, Winter, do it. You
Well-
can do it.
Well, boy, howdy, aren't you a handsome fella?
Said Applejack. Silver chucked at Applejack's familiar Responic.
Oh my God, Applejack! It's
throwing up in
confirmed.
her face.
It's confirmed. There's two Applejack.
Yeah.
Along with that, he just started
Okay,
throwing
Winter.
up in
From
her
now
face.
on, we're gonna both read it at the same time.
I,
no.
I am Platinum Mist of the Alicornia Island of Generosity.
Platinum bowed deeply and respectfully.
Oh, this is Applejack.
that was-
Okay, no,
Sure.
this is the Blue Applejack because this is when she goes full Southern.
Well, I speak on behalf
Like
of
jazz?
everyone here when I say that we're happy to meet you.
Said Applejack in her country drawl.
Hold on, and I believe it's time we bring back an old favorite, which is I'm going to feed this into a fucking text-to-speech program and see what it has to say about this fucking accent. So, moment of silence, please.
Well, I speak on behalf of the very own here when I say that we are happy to meet you.
Well, that could have been worse, but
Let's read.
keep going.
Let's read. Soon they all ordered and had their fill, and they went to the library and parties all night long.
Wow, there's a lot of parties there, huh?
The next morning, Silver Haze woke up hazily. He had drank a lot of moonshine last night, and his head was punding. He also found one of Twilight's panties. On his head, Silver chuckled as he groaned he must have had an extremely good time to end like this. Silver looked around for Platinum to find him sleeping in the corner, in the shadows. Brother. He woke up. Silver smiled.
Let us go eat, and then go for a Gindel fight around town.
Silver nodded. Then the two of them sat up and went to go eat a hearty breakfast of eggs and toast. They devoured the meal hungrily, it quickly becoming a contest of who could eat their breakfast faster afterwards. Silver conceded defeat. Even if he felt he could have won, he did not want to ruin his day by overeating in the first few minutes of his day, so then he left the gigantic tree library and walked outside and went to the first place he needed to go, which was the market. Oh my god. The marketplace. And picked up some surprisingly very few people cared about a second alicorn walking around, but considering all of the things they went through, he wasn't that surprised anyway. After walking around for a bit, he finished up and dropped everything back off at the tree before starting over and talking to his brother alicorn.
So just
this
a
is
little context for people who are not reading along with us. The paragraph, the last paragraph was one sentence, basically
Yeah, that was one sentence.
From the moment Silver Haze stopped talking to the end of that, to where Meyer stopped reading.
Yeah.
Was one sentence.
That's why I'm the narrator.
Yeah,
Even
and I
more
was,
so, there is no beginning
Yeah.
to this next sentence.
And I was
It is still the same sentence.
There's no punctuation at the end of the
Wait a
other
minute.
paragraph.
No, yeah, the
So-
only. Oh my god, it takes 2 more paragraphs before there's any punctuation.
Okay, all right, let's go.
But this is the thing I wanted to say real quick. Like, I was going to wait until you finish the sentence.
Yeah, you're wondering why I'm reading like that. That's why.
Yeah, no. The thing I wanted to say is just like I love the fact that I was going to comment on how it's like, oh yeah, okay, Silver finally lost something, an eating contest, and then even then it's walked back as he could have won, but fucking
Right,
threw
yeah.
it for his friend.
All right, so we are going to have a race, and the winner shall be whoever is the fastest. We need to. The other alicorn nodded.
Okay, Prince. So let us be off. Where is the racetrack?
Silver smiled.
Once around Ponyville, first one back wins.
They nodded, so then they both took off at their top speed and began to soar.
Cliff race.
Silver took the lead and flew above and over the clouds. He felt himself gliding along as he flapped his wings and powered his strength, and his majestically flew through the crowds and showed off to his alicorn brother who was currently beating him.
Oh.
Silver
With a bat.
Haze would not be beaten. Then he picked up speed as the flew by rainbow dashes.
That's not just a narration. That's the author literally going, he will not be beaten.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
fans.
Don't worry, fans.
Then he picked up speed as the flew by rainbow dashes home as he circled it twice before continuing his race. His alicorn brother had faster speed, but he had the bonus of the longer he flew, the faster he became. So he just had to keep a constant speed, and eventually he would get where need him to be. He flew around the cloud home as he approached the Apple family farm. Clouds and apple tree and applejacks, apple bats was all he could see. I apologize. I can't hold it in. Okay. Was all he could see as he almost caught up as the alicorn ahead of he kept flying quicker, just so that he couldn't quite catch up. He flew around and tried to make a pass, but it did not work.
Won't work.
He only He only growled as he failed to pass again. Then he tried teleporting, but the other alicorn had the same idea, and it seemed he had no idea what to do. Neither do I.
I honestly have no idea what is going on.
No, I have to focus all of my mental processes on just trying to read it. So I can't understand the content of it.
So this is just the thing here. I'm jumping ahead a tiny bit here, but Silver Mist is about to call out an extension to the race to a location he has never seen before, should not know the name of. has no reason to like extend out to, basically entirely to set up whatever happens next in the plot and to give Silver an excuse to have more time to find a way to bullshit a win.
Well,
Next
April,
time on Let's
April,
Read.
the 6 months in the time that we've been away, he's been able to learn everything.
He's been powering up his bullshit.
He's been
While
in the
you were
he's
playing
been
a
the
role-playing
what is it
games.
called? He was in the hyperbolic time chamber so that he could get stronger.
While you were studying your role-playing games, he was studying the map of Ponyville.
Okay, anyway, so let's
Suddenly,
continue.
his alicorn brother twisted sharply as he called.
First one to the castle of the two pony sisters wins.
Silver didn't even hesitate before he followed him, ducking above and under the trees as he followed behind him, flying past manticores, timber wolves, a zebra, just a fucking zebra, a very fearful crocodile, and over several
I think the idea
canyons?
was that was supposed to be what's her
The
face?
Cora.
Yeah,
Cora. Yes.
Just
I don't know what a canyon is, and a river with a very weird-looking purple bridge, and then they approached the castle. He flew down and through the door as he heard his brother Alicorn go above him as he raced him to the center. Silver slid under and over obstacles as he desperately made a run to the center, ducking over armored ponies, comma,
Parentheses.
parentheses. One of them looking weirdly familiar for some reason.
Says
He realized he had almost reached the center as he put on his last burst of speed as he saw the doors to the throne room quickly approaching, as he laughed, and as he heard the sound of his alicorn brother getting farther and farther away from him.
Oh my god.
He reached the door and then threw himself through it and opened it to see Silver Haze, you belong to me, the narrator.
Said the writer.
Yeah. There was a
Wait,
pony.
Didn't Fluttershy die?
yes.
Yes.
Wait, she was at the last scene.
I think she like died and came
Wait,
back
was that
again.
a dream?
Yeah.
No,
That
she
might
came
have
back. I think he resurrected her with like necromancy or something.
Oh yeah.
Blood
Oh
dragon.
my
Maybe,
god.
maybe that's why she can't control her bladder.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. When you die, your bladder just fucking.
Well,
gives
yeah,
up.
her body's cold, and so when she feels warmth in her loins, it's a surprise.
It has nothing to do with sex.
Nothing.
Facts.
There was a pony in a reaper's cloak. It was smiling.
Oh god, why does it always come back to haunt me?
I couldn't make out the detail, but I wasn't given enough time. It's me, the person right now in this chair. This is
Before
me
I do it,
talking.
my friend.
Before I do it, my friend, my brother, had leapt onto me and was attacking me.
Okay,
What are you doing, brother?
I shouted.
It was Rose all along. Wait, it was Ross all along.
It was a ruse all
It was a
along.
ruse.
okay, I actually have a solemn request. Could you let Belial do her Markiplier impression for this character? Because this is Reaper, who, as we all know,
Oh.
is Edgeplier.
Oh yeah.
Okay, fine. When you
God.
play the cloak pone, and also I don't get the joke, but go ahead.
It's because when we were reading the Reaper story,
Yeah.
which is the edgy OC of
Right.
Nero, which is totally canon, I used the Markiplier voice.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
then I guess-
we
Let's
started
go.
calling him as Edgeplier, and Duhad was really
Oh.
drunk.
Go for
Well,
it.
okay, read it.
Silver, I'm here to take your soul. It belongs to the underworld, to your father.
The cloaked pony's voice boomed across the room, and I was fending off Platinum's attacks. I'm just imagining the author, like, sitting down with a pen and a piece of paper, and it's just this fucking pony, like, attacking them.
You're like, oh shit, fucking get off me! I need to make my rape story.
I hear a voice in my head. Me too.
Who's gonna be
It's
Sombra?
Somber. He's a
Oh,
unicorn,
it's
so
gonna be
he's
Sombra.
I believe that's you, right?
Other people
just-
haven't gotten
yeah,
that much.
Winter or Nero or somebody.
Nero,
because they
why
haven't-
don't you take this one?
Okay.
This will probably do the sisters at some point.
That's right, Silver. I need your soul to free me.
It was
It
Sombra.
was Sombra.
Oh no, it's Nightmare.
Oh my god.
I think this is Haze.
Haze.
I almost forgot about you being in the head.
I replied to my father.
But you'll never get free of my skull, apparently.
I shouted, and I threw Platinum off my back. I have no idea what's going on. It was clear to me now that Platinum was done horsing around.
Is this Jekyll and Hyde?
Three little orphans.
Womp womp womp.
Now I'm just imagining Silver Haze not actually seeing any of this, and people just watching him in the center of town, like screaming and throwing.
So just
You know what I just heard?
Here,
You know what I heard in my head when I read that line, honestly? Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no worries.
When I read horsing around, I heard the sound in Civ 5 when another Civ finishes a wonder you were working on. It's just like immense disappointment.
So I just want to point out this is a thing. So just characters in this scene for those having trouble following along. We have Silver Haze, his traitorous friend Silver Mist, his enemy the Reaper Pony, and also Sombra shouting at him from inside of his head.
And Platinum, right?
Oh, sorry, Platinum. Not so. Wait, what? Oh,
You
shit,
said
wait.
Silver Mist, not Platinum Mist.
Yes, it's Platinum Mist. That's right, Platinum Mist. Yeah.
Everybody's named fucking Mist.
Yeah.
Silver blew his brother away before his mane became Before his mane became supercharged, his blade was summoned out of the ground. As he split it in two, grabbing it in front of him and behind him, he flew at his brother, who summoned a
I'm
giant
glad he's
greatsword.
using his furry sword.
And blocked both of his blades. He flew quickly and slashed again, bringing his blade to bear against his foe, flying quickly. He struck again and again. His alicorn brother didn't hesitate to swing. Silver dropped on all fours and ducked, before springing up and slashing, cutting the alicorn into tiny bits, causing them to poof into smoke and disappear into the air, not period. Not a fucking period. No. There are no periods allowed. Before turning to his attention to the real threat in the room.
Okay, so we're just gonna fucking ignore the fact that his brother turned out to be a fucking hologram?
I'm so confused.
I was
Using
going
dark
to say,
magic, that's why.
by the way,
Okay, so-
Silver Haze is a man, so there are no periods allowed.
Okay. So,
Fuck.
The Reaper summoned his scythe. The battle began. Silver Haze versus the Reaper of Souls. Oh, that's
Ding ding!
Ding.
Silver felt time slow down, his focus drawing him closer and making him stronger like in Hitman. The Reaper twisted his scythe, spinning it around. He held a hoof out, and fog poured into the room. Silver acted first. Spinning his blades forwards, he ran forward and hit him with a spinning whirlwind of blades.
sorry, I gotta get my controller ready for this fucking fighting game.
Okay.
Hold on, I have my fight stick.
We're playing God of War 2.
I'm gonna play. I'll play the Reaper. All right.
Alright, let's
We're
go,
playing
let's
the
go.
boss characters in the game.
Okay.
You're
The
playing
Reaper-
Ryu.
So the Reaper recoils quickly
Alright.
and was only caught by a few of the blades. He responded by blasting Solified beam of energy, empowered by the fog in the room. As Silver was forced back and forced to hit the wall, he grunted as he flew forwards and slashed against the darkness. To little effect, suddenly, Before Silver could do anything, a blur flew into the room and slashed at the demon's side. The monster screamed as a voice rang out.
Who is this? I believe this is
It's
It's a
Hope.
new
Hope.
monster
Oh,
thing.
fuck, okay.
Oh,
It's a
there
new
it
character
is.
altogether.
Who the fuck is Hope? I think we've heard of them before.
Okay,
but-
it's also a dude, so,
Winter,
hold
I
on.
guess.
I'm just gonna throw this fucking dude in here to, hold on. Oh,
But
fuck.
you're actually doing a fighting.
I need to go to the fucking wiki.
Yeah, this is we need the fucking wiki thing, so,
Yeah.
alright.
I guess just
Begone, demon from Alicornia!
The Gone Damon.
Damon.
Begone, demon!
Hey, if any of you watching would like to create a fan wiki for Haze and Equestria, that would
Please
be great.
don't.
Waste your time and do it, please.
That'd
Hope
be
called
amazing.
as he made long slashes at the side of the monster. fighting alongside Silver. Silver joined in, appreciating the help. Well, somewhat. He would deal with that later. They slashed together as they combated the Daemon. Eventually, the Reaper was sliced to bits. He screamed.
So this is the Reaper. So
Edgeplier.
Curse you, Silver Haze. The fog will return. Your father will return. Long live the unborn.
And with that, the creature imploded.
I hate it when villains suddenly get all political.
The fog dissipating as light returned to the room, and Silver's father was no longer in his mind. The two alicorns staring at each oath down.
Wait, so is Hope his like actual brother who he hates or something? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think so.
I don't remember. All right, there was only.
I don't
one
think
way.
anyone lived in. Oh.
Apparently, there's only one way this is going to end. So obviously, they're not friends.
Yeah.
There was only one way this was going to end. Hope spoke first.
Prince Haze, just let me live.
Silver readied his blade and squinted his eyes, a scowl on his face.
Tell me, why should I?
I have the high ground.
I don't know. Yeah, I have the high ground. I don't know who you are, but apparently I'm gonna fucking kill you anyway. But I think you're up to something. You fucking saved your life, you ungrateful fucking asshole. I don't know who you are, but you just saved my life, so I think you're up to something. And you're gonna tell me everything when I beat her out of you.
Hope sighed and readied his own blade. How are they fighting with their... I guess they're using their magic to lift it. They approached slowly. Yeah. Haze made the first move, striking high with one blade and low with the other. Hope moved... We're going back to the fighting game shit. Hope moved quickly, jumping one, knocked the other blade away, forcing Silver forward. He saw his opportunity open. He could slice Silver horn off right now.
Do it.
No.
Fun. What?
He would not fail his duty again.
What?
He needed Haze alive and uninjured. He needed to do his duty, even if it meant his own life. Hope put away his weapon and stood calmly. He would do his duty for Queen and country.
Oh
Silver
my god.
didn't even hesitate when he smashed the other Alicorn in the
Fucking Darth
face.
Vader versus...
It's Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan. We're supposed to be rooting for Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then sliced at his forehoof. He smashed Hope's head again. The Alicorn put up no resistance as he was beaten. After a while, Silver became angry how his foe did not bother to stand against him as an equal.
But I love this fucking.
Oh, he's getting angry.
Imagine this as like a fucking like in real life. Like this dude is like this dude's like, I'm going to beat the shit. He's like, please, I don't want to fight. Runs over, starts bashing him in the face over and over again. He falls to the ground, curls up in a ball, and after several minutes of beating him, the one guy takes a step back and then like his face fucking turning red, says, "Why don't you fight me, you piece of shit? I'll fucking kill you for not fighting me."
Exactly, yeah.
Why have you not retaliated?
Silver shouted, confused. He got no reply.
Fine! Then I shall bring you into custody for questioning under my own authority, apparently.
Silver Haze enveloped him in a amgic cage and teleported them both to Ponyville's detention center. Ponyville has a detention center?
I want to.
It's a fucking pony.
Is this a crossover with the Phoenix Wright story?
I'm fucking putting this guy under arrest on 2 counts. 1 of helping me, and 2 of not fighting me when I tried to attack him.
Is Ponyville jail canon now in the show? Like, because it's supposed to be a fucking utopia of horses.
I remember the only time they did anything, they sent Rainbow to like a fucking psychology ward or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there was Turnabout Storm, and that did have a...
they have a dungeon.
Center.
Yeah.
They have a dungeon, yeah,
1
okay.
million years dungeon.
Hope was placed in a cell and was questioned later after Silver told them the story.
This asshole saved me, and then didn't try to attack me.
Silver Haze, with a capital I, entered his house and flopped down on the bed. Only now did he realize how tired he was. 2.5 men, battles, a race, staying up late had worn him out. After a bit of resting, and some dinner, and some sex, Silver had got an idea. He would write to Celestia! 2 exclamation points. Silver picked up a quill and a fire with his
fire. I want to see a picture of him sitting down there, and the note just says, "Dear Celestia, today I assaulted someone near to death.
Today I had 2.5 battles. The half battle was me just beating a person who was surrendering. Dear Princess Celestia."
Then I had forcible, scratch that, I had sex with my girlfriend.
I have found the darkness is far more powerful than I originally thought. It mimics the form of an alicorn and infiltrated Ponyville. I managed to uncover it and destroy it, but threats remain. Who knows who or what is really a fog corruption foe in disguise? I found another alicorn, a real one, I swear. His blood was red. Who I have brought in for questioning. He may have valuable info. His name is Sheldon Hope. He has been following...
Wait, he knows his fucking
it's one of the
first
things
name?
he beat out of him.
Oh, yeah.
I remember who Shielded Hope is now. They got into like a duel or something.
Oh god, okay.
And then he's been like, he got defeated and he was like looking for revenge or
So it was
something.
like just Silver Haze's... No, wait, no, that's right. He was the evil guy who wanted to take revenge on Silver Haze for always winning constantly.
But he's working for somebody because he said he has to like take him in for like uninjured or whatever.
He was like the son. He was the son of like Silver Haze's like guard. Yeah, Silver Haze's father's guard captain.
Oh, that's convoluted.
Yeah, and like the thing was like, it was Silver Haze wanted revenge on Shielded Hope because Shielded Hope lost to him in a fight, but it was a really close fight, and so Silver Haze felt wronged by Shielded Hope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Silver Haze is like fucking an asshole. Anyway, he has been following me for a while, and he has been doing so ever since high school. I'll give you the information when I get it. Signed, Prince Silver Haze, Lord Hero of Alicornia, Slayer of the Fog. Author's note. Hey everybody! Just wanted to say this was one of my favorite arcs to write.
Arc Survival Evolved.
Suck.
Also, people don't expect to get a chapter next week because I have something extra special planned for the Winter Hello Days. I present to you the 12 Days of Silver Haze.
Hey, that rhymed.
Starting Friday next week, I will write a chapter every day for 12 days, then post it all in one big old Silver Haze adventure. Some of them will be connected, some will be slice of life, all will be about Christmas. See my ho-ho friends.
Now here's the real question. Is it going to be...
Wait, we're not quite done yet. Parentheses, plus... expect some more seed grown to tie you over.
What does that mean?
Okay, so
I hope I never find out.
The real question is it going to be Christmas or is it going to be Heartswarming?
My question
is
Christmas.
Christmas.
Is it going to be Christmas or crocodile?
It's
What?
Like two people out there are gonna get that joke, and that's just for them.
I sincerely hope that they create like a secondary holiday so that Silver Haze can be racist against the equivalent of like Jewish people.
Oh god! I mean, isn't he already? Speaking of which, see you guys next time. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.